delicious poached eggs at home. Yes, it can be done. Let's get ready. It is a very hot and humid day here in Nova Scotia, and I was teaching a Tabata Fit Camp class very, very early. Came home and it was incredibly warm, so first things first, I had to refill my water and get that taken care of for sure. And this is actually my third bottle of the day. That is how hot and humid it is. And of course, after a hard workout like that, the next thing on the agenda is, of course, breakfast. I had some people ask me about my poached eggs recipe on Instagram. So I thought that would be a good recipe to do today is poached eggs. I have tried a number of different recipes, a lot not working at all, some doing okay, and I think I have actually found one that's giving me fairly consistent results. So that's the one I'm going to share with you. And I'll just show you a little bit at the end of how I put it together for a nice little well-rounded breakfast. Please be sure after the video is over to head on over to Instagram and follow me there for more recipes, some behind the scenes, a lot of fun stuff that I do with my family, some programs that I offer, all the good stuff. So we're gonna get to our poached eggs, and of course, first thing we need is an egg. So we're gonna break an egg, and I like to break it over a sieve. A lot of times when you do a poached egg, if you get all those whites all in the water, it's because you probably have an older egg and the whites are really loose. So by shaking it over a sieve, you get rid of all that little really loose white stuff, and you find that it stays together just a little bit more. So I'm gonna move that out of the way. Sometimes I'll pour it right into the water from the sieve. I'll just put it in a separate dish for now and just leave it there. Because the next thing we need, of course, is our pot of water. Really important, you want to bring the water to a boil, so we'll get that turned on. And then what I have found to be really helpful is vinegar. This is one of the things I've heard and I've tried it with, tried it without, and it is quite helpful to have it. I'm just using white vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar. I just have a couple little tablespoons left in the bottom of this one, so this is the one I am going to use. I don't like to put anything back in my fridge with just a tablespoon or two left, so I figured I might as well just use this up. So there's one, just pour that into the water, and about 1.5 there. So we'll have that done, which is great. We're gonna bring it to a boil, but you actually don't want to cook your egg. You don't want to poach your egg in boiling water. So I am just going to turn it down to between a low and a medium. You don't want to have a lot of bubbles breaking the surface. So we are getting pretty close here. So now what we're going to do, we are going to start stirring. Now please make sure that you're extremely careful with this because of course it is just boiling water. So you want to start swirling this water around just with the spoon, nice and careful. And you want to start getting sort of a vortex going. There's that vortex right in the center because that is exactly where we're going to put the egg. So still being very careful, this is getting fast. You don't want boiling water spilling up over and burning yourself. So we're going to get this nice uniform and we're going to take the egg and drop it right into the center of that. And you'll see the water is still swirling and it's swirling the egg around and it's going to keep that nice round poached egg shape. If it wasn't spinning, it might be a little flatter. Now we have a few little whites around there, but don't worry about that. As it cooks a little bit more and then we take it out, it's going to sit nicely and you won't notice it. If you're really going for presentation, you can always cut those off as well. But for what I need, it's not that bad. Just make sure you have that really deep, thick pot. That way it doesn't end up a really flat egg. You get a little bit of depth to it. So now from here, we are going to set the timer for 3 minutes and we're going to let that cook. Perfect, and it's looking really good. And now just really quickly, I'm going to show you just how I'm going to prepare it. I have a homemade bagel. If you want the recipe to that, let me know for sure. I can definitely do one. Make sure you comment below with some sliced avocado, spinach, sliced avocados. And now the egg is just about done. Just see those wispies. And I am going to take the egg and lay it on top. Looking good. And of course, the true test. I am always looking for kind of a soft, a medium to soft, or a soft egg, and it's gorgeous. That is perfect. That's exactly the way I want it. It's gonna be delicious. And there you have it, a quick tutorial on poached eggs. Trust me, it's been a lot of trial and error. I've made a lot of bad poached eggs, but I'm so glad that I found a method that works for me so I can have my poached eggs at home. I don't always have to go to a restaurant to have them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below and please comment. Did you try the recipe? Is it working for you? Is there anything that works better for you? I want to hear all about it. Give me your tips, give me your ideas. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure you comment below if there's any recipes that you want to see or if there's any general health and wellness information you'd like me to talk about. I would love to share. And if you want to see more videos like this, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button below. And when you do, a little bell is going to come up. If you click on that bell, that will ensure that you get notifications every single time I upload a new video. So thank you again for spending this time with me. I hope it works out well for you. I can't wait to hear about your poached eggs. And I hope you go and make this a fantastic day. Take care, everyone.